I'm Joy. I'm from South Africa, and my project is called IkamvaYouth. The full name is IkamvaYouths, which means the future is in our hands. We get youth out of poverty and into university. This week we've been talking and thinking a lot about paradigm shifts, and in those discussions I realized that IkamvaYouth is shifting paradigms, although we never set out to do anything remotely like that. All we did was we saw that the learners in South Africa, in the schools and the townships, are not equipped with what they need to be able to access higher education. So we have a lot of youth coming out of high school and have nothing to do. There's a massive unemployment and a big lack of accessing to tertiary education. So we started tutoring to help them to get better grades to get into university. And then we started providing career guidance and life skills training so that they could access the opportunities that they now had the good enough grades to get. And then we realized they need to learn how to use computers because they were getting to university and didn't have those skills. Then we started the Media, Image and Expression program, which provides them with the opportunity to express themselves through poetry and photography and art. And finally, we had to implement the HIV voluntary counselling and testing program to ensure that they could be aware of their status, so that all their hard work is not for nothing, so that they can also be aware of their health. The reason why we're shifting paradigms is because many people look at the townships and they see people who need help or people who are in a very dire situation, which they are, but there is amazing, innovative genius in the minds of the young people who live in shacks without electricity. And IkamvaYouth has provided an opportunity for these young people to work with each other through a peer-to-peer learning model. And we never expected anything like the kinds of results that our model has had. But for example, last year we got 62% of our learners into university. Just to give you an idea, in the whole of South Africa, only 12% of black youth get into university. And in the townships, it's a lot less than that 12%. What makes IkamvaYouth unique is that most of our learners come back as volunteers. So our tutors and our mentors are actually ex-learners. 90% of our management committee comprises people who used to be beneficiaries of our program. So IkamvaYouth really is showing that by youth, for youth, transformation is possible with very little resources. We've got a very innovative model that uses collaborative partnerships to ensure that our expenditures are kept as low as possible, to ensure maximum scale and replicability. So what I can say that IkamvaYouth has shown is that doing great, amazing things that at the face of it wouldn't seem very possible doesn't really require a massive, brilliant idea at the outset. What it needs is for people to get together and start doing something about the problems that they see in front of them. And when that happens, the solutions start to present themselves. So shift happens.